Hi, I'm Alice Fothlingham. I'm 15 and I'm from London.
My name is Molly Gurr. I'm 20 years old and I'm from Kent.
And what's your experience with playing netball?
I've played netball since I was year 4 in school, up until I was 18 years old.
I've played netball for pretty much my whole school career. It was a big thing in primary school.
So how were you introduced to netball and how did you get started in general?
I think the way we were introduced to it was just, you have to do this sport, you have to do this, and that was kind of it.
I know you play other sports as well. I was wondering, how did you like it compared to other sports?
Definitely like second or third top.
Netball is fun, but I prefer running. I love netball all the same, but I think I prefer other sports to it.
Do you have any role models or like star players that in netball?
I can't name any netball players, but
I think I can't think of any names at the moment.
I don't think it's the most interesting sport to watch.
But yeah, that's one thing. In schools, we had, for almost most of the sports, for like football and hockey, we had people come in who were from like England hockey or England football. But netball, we had gap students come over who had sort of played netball in school, but no one at a professional level that I can remember.
Play it, like people who don't play it, how do they think? Like, what do they think about it?
So people at my school who don't play netball don't really mind.
Sort of people who don't want to ruin how they look and sweat too much. I think that's the outside look of it.
I didn't know about this, but I guess there's a certain connotation and like a bad rep around netball. Could you explain why you think it is?
I think netball is quite a stereotypical girls who are tall and who are skinny and strong. If you don't play a certain sport, you don't seem cool, you don't seem like fun.
Especially, I'd say in England, it's a bad culture of like public school sports and like state school sports and private school sports. Lacrosse and hockey tend to be private school sports, and netball and other stuff tend to be state school sports. So I personally think that's part of the reason, is that it's seen as like it can be played by anyone. It's not televised at all on the news. It seems quite like a female dominated sport, so people are almost a bit like not scared of it, but it's seen a bit as like isolated and cut off in a way.
How do you feel about netball being unpopular when you were the one who's playing?
I definitely remember a lot of like definitely other people, mostly like the boys at the school, but definitely other people who played other sports. They definitely say netball sort of think it's a bit of fun, and yet you'd finish a game like sweating because you put so much effort in. I don't know, it's hard to feel proud of yourself in a game. Like you join the game, like you feel really good, and then you finish it and it's like, oh, no one's going to take that seriously. Like no one's come to watch netball, but they do go and watch the other games. It was also disappointing, like the teachers, because you sort of think, oh, you should be helping us like get people more into this. And
mostly teachers are a really big deal, especially in sports. Having a good coach is important because it makes you enjoy it more, makes you actually want to play.
Yeah, it was sort of like netball was seen as like the kind of the fun sport rather than the serious sport.
I think my most favourite is like the community it builds within a team, because like without one player you can fail, without another player you can fail, but all together you can really bring a team.